Grade 10 American System. Reading. Unit 4, Lesson 2. Civil Peace. Date: March 17, 2020. Objective: students are able to identify the conflict, the climax, and the resolution of the story. Good morning. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to continue the rest of Lesson 2 of Unit 4. But before moving on, let's review what we already read and discussed in the previous session. Jonathan I. Wigble and his family lived in Nigeria during the Civil War. Even though they lost their house and one of their children, Jonathan stayed optimistic and chose to focus on rebuilding and caring for his remaining children with his wife. Assessment correction, page 390. Annotate. As you all read paragraph 4, you can see that we have several words and phrases related to luck and wonder, such as miracle, unbelievable, monumental blessing, he rubbed his eyes and looked again. WH question. These words and phrases refer to luck and wonder as Jonathan relates them to the will of God, as he says, "Indeed, nothing puzzles God." Conclude. The repeated words and phrases show how grateful Jonathan is, even though he suffered a lot and lost his son because of the war. Assignment correction. What can you infer about Madame Loisel's character after she spent 10 years of her life working to pay the debt of a fake necklace? Possible response: Madame Loisel has no concept of the difference between want and need. She wants to be upper class, or at least seem upper class, but she doesn't need anything. The imbalance between what she wants and what she needs ultimately destroys the comforts she once possessed. Reading pages 392, 393, and 394. Read the given pages. Respond to the given questions. Question 1. After rebuilding the house and starting a new life, what is the conflict Jonathan and his family face? Question number 2. How does the thief threaten Jonathan? Question number 3. How is the problem solved? Answers of the questions. Answer number 1. After starting a new life, Jonathan and his family face a new problem when one night a thief knocks on the door and demands them to give him all the money they have. Answer number 2. The thief threatens Jonathan in a friendly way. He tries to convince Jonathan that it's a kind of business and he doesn't want to make any trouble. He just wants to take the money and leave. Answer number 3. Jonathan stays calm. He thinks wisely in order to protect the rest of his family members. He gives the money to the thief and stays grateful for what God provides him and his family. Conclusion. Based on what is discussed in the second part of the story, Jonathan and his family face a new conflict. The problem reaches its climax when the thief threatens Jonathan of using the gun if he doesn't respond to his request. Jonathan's great belief in God helps him solve the problem wisely without any losses. Assessment. Respond to the comprehension check questions on page 395. Assignment. Respond to the given question. From your own perspective, if Jonathan wasn't cautious while dealing with the thief, how would the resolution of the robbery be?